They buy 'em by the bag. They buy 'em by the box. They eat 'em in the morning.
So is this breakfast?
Yes.
It is.
They eat 'em all day long.
We start twisting the pretzels all night long.
Dan Dizio and his college roommate, Len Lehman, opened the Philly Pretzel Factory in 1998, aware that while the average American consumes 2 pounds of pretzels a year, Philadelphians eat 20 pounds.
It's a Philly deal, so that's why I like it.
The company now has 120 locations across 9 states.
We got 125 million pretzels this year.
125 million pretzels.
Yeah, to me, I pinch myself every day.
German immigrants, now known as the Pennsylvania Dutch, brought soft Bavarian pretzels to the state. But it took American ingenuity to create a hard pretzel here in the small town of Lidditz, when Julius Sturgis decided to try some soft pretzels he'd burned in 1861.
He said, you know what? These taste pretty good. If we could make these kinds of pretzels, they'd last a whole lot longer. People could keep them in their homes for a long, long time, and we could make more money.
His old factory is now a museum, where historian Marianne Haynes explains that pretzels date back 1,400 years, first made by monks to represent the way children should say their prayers.
So they put one hand on one shoulder. Can you do it with me? One hand on the other shoulder. This is keeping my prayers close to my heart. But what shape does that look like? A pretzel. The monks called it a prezziola, which is Latin for little reward.
That's what I think of as the Pennsylvania Dutch pretzel.
That's it there.
Bruce Sturgis, great-great-grandson of Julius, and his dad Tom are still in the pretzel business, mass producing some 4 million pounds a year. They still test their pretzels the old-fashioned way.
You can listen to it, the way it breaks, the way it snaps, and tell if it's baked well. This is very difficult to teach a young baker because this is what you learn over time.
And time does have a way of standing still around here. A few miles away at Martin's Bakery, owned and staffed by Mennonites, hard pretzels are still hand-twisted.
We don't require it at first, but they have to work up to 10 a minute.
And if you think it looks easy, ready?
Yeah.
Get set.
That one's maybe a little too big.
So never underestimate those little miracles of dough.
For the